The next big thing we're tracking is the return of 90-degree heat to end the month of July. It's just not today. It gets going by the time we hit tomorrow. This warning continues eastward at 35 miles per hour for communities not just through Delaware County, but Montgomery County and Chester County. There's snow from St. Louis to Cincinnati, here to the Delaware Valley, and on the southern side of the storm where you're really trying to converge those winds. You see the contrast of pink there. That's the icing event. So the snowfall rates likely going to ramp up here, as we're already starting to see on future trackers some of the heaviest snowfall now targets I-95. That warning in place until 2:30, so we still have a half an hour with this. Outside of that, nothing else is warned across the area, but a tornado watch means conditions are favorable. Well, it's cold at the surface, it's warmer aloft, and you're seeing sleet now from Middletown to Millville out to Atlantic City. A lot of this week, we're back to that gusty breeze, more leaves coming down. So if you need to clean things up in your yard, today's the day. Boy, is it going to be a chilly one around here. This Thanksgiving is actually going to be the coldest in 7 years for Philadelphia, with a call for AccuWeather only at 45 degrees. But what I really want to focus on are these two red X's, essentially two separate energy sources that are going to fuse together and feed off of each other to enhance this coastal storm. You've got warmer Great Lakes and you've got cold air aloft, and that triggers that grab of moisture, and it's drawing in the snowfall all the way to central Pennsylvania. An 80-degree day and 8 o'clock sunsets. Yup, it's happening this week. Did you know November is one of the driest months of the year? Yeah, Philadelphia only picks up just shy of 3 inches of wet weather. And with a northerly breeze, at best it's going to feel like the mid-20s. Trish is in short sleeves, so even a sign that today was warm even down the shore. By midday, they usually reach their high temperature and then they fall through the afternoon. And that's because the ocean temperature is still mighty cold. But a sign of the times is we actually do have another cold front pushing through the area, and that summertime feel comes paired with a thunderstorm threat for tonight. It looks to be spotty in nature as we progress through this evening, but anything that wants to develop here could also include some heavier downpours, all thanks to some elevated humidity in the atmosphere today. That moisture content, it looks a little different than how it felt just a couple days ago, but more widespread showers closer to midnight. We'll still be tracking the idea of an isolated severe thunderstorm popping up, but mainly from the city and points south is where that risk lies. Again, this boundary just to our northwest, that's kept some of our communities off to the north a little bit cooler. They've dealt with a little bit more cloud cover and a few spotty showers even early today. There's more active weather just downstream of the front. We actually have a severe thunderstorm watch in place for Ohio, West Virginia, and parts of western Pennsylvania. As we put things into motion with Future Tracker by 8 o'clock, Lancaster County, Chester County, Delaware, and even Newcastle County, Delaware on alert, and we'll keep our eyes to Storm Tracker 6 as these brighter tones start to pop up, indicative of some heavy downpours, but maybe even some damaging wind gusts and some hail included. This sweeps then to the east as we get closer to 11 o'clock, and then overnight just a few scattered showers, even a lingering shower early tomorrow morning. In the meantime, it's still dry here locally. Get outside and enjoy that June-like feel. 83 record-breaking degrees for Philadelphia, 57 in Ocean City, 73 in Allentown, and by tomorrow at this time we're nearly 30 degrees cooler. Temperatures tomorrow just hover right around 50 degrees. Some mist and drizzle is possible, all thanks to this wind shift, keeping clouds very stubborn and low tomorrow. But it's a quick rebound. By the time we get to late week Friday and Saturday, temperatures not only in the mid to upper 70s, Philadelphia at 78 degrees on Friday, but we could also have records broken here on Saturday, up to 82 degrees for Philadelphia, 81 in Wilmington, Delaware on Saturday, again chasing more of that warmth. But unfortunately, the time frame of the arrival of our next wet weather chance, that looks a little quicker on Sunday. So that means Easter Sunday, the rain is moving in. That likely could impact morning service and egg hunts across the area. The Easter vigils on Saturday, they might be the dry winner around here. And your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast, 52 tomorrow, 78 degrees for Good Friday, a cloudy start to a warm and brighter finish, and then we're bright. Saturday is the day to get outside. Again, record-breaking warmth is possible. 72 degrees, rainy for those egg hunts, but we brighten things up and we're actually right where we should be by early next week. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're in the upper 50s. And it's going to be dry around here. A decent stretch for the kids to head back to school if they were on spring break this week. And a little summer-like preview again today. Christy and Sarah.